Hello everybody. Another week has gone by and more interesting facts for us to look into and talk about. We'll start, of course, with Brexit. We cannot escape Brexit. It looks like there may be light at the end of the tunnel, finally. There may be a negotiated Brexit. This is what everybody nowadays is positioning themselves for. Theresa May saw her game of long odds on poker actually starting to pay off because the more hardline Brexit wing in the Tory party is now scared that it will either be Theresa May's negotiated Brexit or perhaps the chance of not being a Brexit and the calling of a second referendum. So this wouldn't be good news for anybody really at this stage, except for the more hardline Remainers. So the chances are that we will see an extension to the March 29 deadline. There will be a negotiated Brexit at some point in the summer, and the repercussions were immediately felt in the markets. The pound has been on the gaining streak this week since these news started to emerge and the new pattern started to form around this issue. Is now on 1.33 or thereabouts, $1.33 or thereabouts. So reached the highest for the year, the pounds. And on the other side of the equation, of course, we always have the FTSE. The FTSE has an inverted correlation with the pound, and so with the pound being stronger, companies in the FTSE 100 that have many business accounted for, which is carried out abroad, see the value of that decrease due to the higher pound, and therefore the FTSE 100 has suffered losses. Elsewhere, we've seen a little bit of a roller coaster in terms of general market moods. It started off the week with pretty much a risk on, so good gains across Asia, Americas, Europe, but this sort of fizzled out as the week progressed. And when we got to Thursday, we saw an abrupt end to the summit between President Trump and Chairman Kim of North Korea. Also, we saw growing tension between India and Pakistan, with some stories of planes shot down and pilots being held prisoners. And this is not good news because we all know the animosity there's been going on between India and Pakistan for decades. So this threatens the stability of the region. Also a factor contributing to the change in markets mood and the move towards risk-off. Result of this, major indices are down. Of course, these tensions, the rising tensions and the lack of an agreement between President Trump and Chairman Kim also contribute to the geopolitical fear that feeds into the risk-off mood. We also had the American chief negotiator on the negotiations with the Chinese for a trade agreement between the two larger economies in the world, coming out saying that the Chinese need to do more. So that was a bit of a bucket of cold water on everybody. Things were going so well. So risk off towards the end of the week. Elsewhere, oil not doing so well, but having recovered at the end of the week. It all started with President Trump on Monday tweeting that, in his view, oil prices are too high. Of course, the oil price moved, lost some value there, but on Wednesday we had the inventories coming out from the US, which actually showed results considerably lower than the expectation. So this once again pushed the price of oil up, which added to the OPEC renewed vows to cut the production also helped. So this is all for this week, and an interesting week to look ahead. So see you again next week.